What's going on, guys? My name is Chad. Welcome back to another beautiful day here in Southern California, and welcome back to another Cajon Mitsubishi video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 2020 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport and the SE trim level. I'm going to be showing you guys everything that's new about the 2020 from the 2019, as well as just giving you guys a list of the general features of the car and some of the highlights of it. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into this video. Alright, so as I said earlier, this is the 2020 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport, and this is in the SE trim level, which is going to be the second model. It starts out at the ES, and then it moves up here to the SE. If you guys want to see the 2020 Outlander Sport ES, make sure you go back to my video. I've definitely done one of those on there. So for more information on that, just go back and watch that video. So let's go ahead and get started on this one. I'm going to start on the front end of the car, where you'll find this car has a 2-liter 4-cylinder motor, which gets 148 horsepower and 145 pound-feet of torque. It gets 24 miles per gallon in the city and 30 on the highway for a 27 combined. And of course, it's paired with the CVT transmission, which is pretty standard now. It's a continuously variable transmission. You'll hear a lot of misconceptions about that transmission. However, no problems in this car. If you guys want to see a test drive, make sure you go back to my channel. The very next video will be a test drive in this car. Now, looking at some of the features on the front of this car, you'll notice this car does have this LED daytime running light that sweeps all the way down across. It's also paired with LED headlights. Looking down here lower, you'll notice you have your turn signals located right down here, as well as the fog lights. Now, the SE and the ES both have the fog light housing. However, the ES doesn't even have fog lights. It's just there but blank. Kind of interesting. Moving on to the side of the car, where you'll notice these 18-inch alloy wheels. Really nice contrast there with the black and the gray. Goes really well with this diamond red. Now, looking at the top of the car, you notice this car in particular has the roof rails and crossbars on it. It is an option that you can get from the Mitsubishi parts store. It looks really good up there. Speaking of which, if you want to tow something, you actually can't do it on this car. So you can take stuff, put it on top, but you can't tow. Now, a couple other things to point out on the side. This car does have power folding mirrors with the turn signals in here. So when you lock and unlock the doors, the mirrors fold in and out. Another thing to notice on the side of this car is going to be the smart entry system, which means you can lock the car, unlock the car, and start the car as long as you have the keys in your pocket or purse. Working our way to the back of the car, it's another difference between the 19 and the 2020. You notice the 2020, we redesigned the tail lights on it. You have LEDs all the way around with the exception of the turn signals there. But I think they look very stylish overall. You also notice the SC badging. What do you guys think about the exterior of this car? Is it an upgrade from the 2019, 2020? I definitely think the 2020 looks a lot more aggressive. I like the way they went with it, but I've heard the opposite. Drop a comment and let me know. Let's go ahead and get into the interior, starting off with the back here. Notice you have a pretty decent amount of cargo space. Nothing huge to write home about here. You'll notice you do have a light back here. You also have some nice tie downs. I think you have a total of 4 of them. Notice one right there, another one right here on the side of the car. Another nice thing Mitsubishi has kept is going to be the spare tire. I know a lot of people hate the fact that the a lot of new cars get this an air inflation kit. Not going to do you much good if you have a tire rupture. Mitsubishi's heard your concerns and kept the spare. Now I'll go ahead and hop into the back seat. Now guys, I'm 6'1", so keep that in mind whenever I get back here. And I have the front seat scooted in the position that it would be if I was driving the car. Now, looking at the back, you'll notice there is a difference between the 2020 and 2019. If you guys remember, for the 2019, and I believe the 2018 as well, the only interior option if you got cloth was to have red inlays in the seats. Well, no more. So if you hate red, you can actually buy one of these cars again now. Good news. Another thing you notice back here is going to be the center armrest there with cup holders. Really nice feature. I'm going to go ahead and hop in here and show you the amount of space you can expect. Now, you'll notice that my knees are touching. However, it's not super uncomfortable by any means. And if I spread my legs, like most people would be anyways, it's not a problem. Now, looking at the amount of headspace, I have a lot of hair. Most people don't have this amount of hair. So you'll have no problems. My head's not touching, just my hair. But overall, definitely not uncomfortable. Lots of space back here. Shoulder space is good. Not a bad spot to be. So now let's get to where most of you guys are going to be, which is the front seat. Now, as I work my way to the front seat, this car does get, and all new Mitsubishis get, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty and a 5-year, 60,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty. So great warranty there. Now, just to point out a couple of things on the interior of the car. First, you'll notice the front seats are just like the rear seats. Nice pillow top type texture there. Really nice. Of course, like I mentioned earlier, you do have the push button start with the smart entry system. Now, before I get into some of the tech on the car, I want to bring up some of the safety features where you'll be able to find the forward collision mitigation, the lane departure warning, you'll find blind spot warning, lane change assist, and rear cross traffic alert. So a host of nice tech features there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and start over here at the dash, and I'm going to work my way over to the radio here in just a second. Looking up here at the whole instrument panel, it looks very, very basic, which is kind of a nice thing. It's a nice change of pace. Very simple, very well laid out. You're not going to get lost or be too distracted by what's going on here. Gives you all of your pertinent information in a really organized way. Steering wheel, same story. Very, very basic. However, it's very comfortable and it looks good too. I really like the way they did this shiny black here. Contrasts really well. And all the buttons are laid out very simply, as well as your Bluetooth controls, audio controls, and cruise control settings there. Very nicely laid out. Working our way over here to the infotainment system. Notice this is another area where it has changed from the 2019. We've gone from a 7-inch touchscreen radio to an 8-inch touchscreen radio. And cool thing is, this is actually Mitsubishi technology now. This is a Mitsubishi infotainment system. Touchscreen radio, of course, has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto connectivity, obviously Bluetooth, and you still have volume knob and a tuning knob, something that some of the other 2020s have gotten away with, which I have no doubt Mitsubishi will realize is a mistake. Looking down here, you'll have heated seats, several different options here for charging, automatic climate control, 2 more cup holders, the little additional storage down here. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. If you guys do like this video, please make sure you go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please make sure you drop a comment. I like to read all my comments, and I would most gladly read yours and respond to it. If I left anything out, please make sure you tell me. And other than that, thank you guys for watching another El Cajon Mitsubishi video, and I look forward to seeing you on the very next one.